Greetings, everybody. Battery H back with you for another episode of Eating Crow. Looks like we're going to be eating crow here if we don't get things going. We're a little over halfway through the game, and we're going to continue on, see how we fare. Okay, our explorer continues to explore, which is kind of what we pay him to do. Oh, no. No, we need him back. Not doing that. And our settler here. Strategic resources, bonus resources, sheep or bonus resources. Just gonna kind of work him up to the north here, I guess. Okay, choose our next production. A shipyard would continue additional production. A watermill will give us production and food. Watermill takes 3 turns. A commercial hub is in 4 turns. I'm thinking we're going to go with the commercial hub here. And you betcha we're going to plop it right where it'll do the most good. And the woods on the tile is gone. We got quarries there. We got all kinds of goodies going on here. Choose production Waterloo. Waterloo can get a market which will add 3 more gold, and then a bank which will add 5 more gold, 8 gold to the bit. Give additional citizen slots. And let's clear off of him. Okay, we definitely need to get some people into this. Because if we look and manage our citizenry, we've got buku food there, luxury resource, and an additional gold, which is always a good thing. Worked by a citizenry. Grassland, which will give us science and food. The tea. Alright, what does the tea give us? Science, food, and gold. That's what we like. Give us that additional gold once we start working the teas. That gives production in, yeah, as opposed to the woods. So it'll give him an additional farmer. Okay, and again, we are in a position where we need to get some of the gold that we can manage here in heavy places. Let's see. Where do those marble ones give us? Let's see, that's production. Mercury gives us gold. Marble gives increased production. Do we really care then if we do that or not? Other than the fact that we'll get the additional gold. Now we've got We've got 2 gold that we'll be able to pull from there. Gold, 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 gold. Lots of food, gold. I think we move him up here and start mining mercury, because that's what will get us more riches, obviously. Port Augusta. Has lots of ships. Got 2 more here. We'll drop him over there and cast a net, and that should allow Port Augusta 3 turns till growth. Yeah, so we got pair 3 foods, pair 3 foods. So what we want to do here, let's lock that one. Move him over there. Just for now to get us that second turn, and then we can have him over here and working that additional piece. But I want those extra growth quickly. Okay. And by building us some farmland, we're going to gain the food improvement here, which will really start to spruce up our ability to grow quickly. Yeah, I think we're starting to pick up there. Now we're up to 42 gold a turn, which is about a tenth of the way where we need to be. But now that we have flight, hangar, aerodrome, and aerostrip improvements, and let's take a look at what we can do with that. Education brings science, and science industrialization will bring lumber mills, factories, and all those good things. With them, electricity, we need to get advanced flight, combustion, and oil. Okay, I think we need to roll towards the oil. The oil will bring us good money. And then we're going to need to build 2 libraries. Education, it's going to take us 1 turn. Scientific theory. Have the World War II civic. Yeah, not going to happen. I don't really see that coming to age here. Despite our best efforts at having the Great War here. 90 turns of culture, which we're simply not going to get. To boost, progress to turn 45, which means that we'd have to cuddle that in under 15 turns now. AIF training, recruits troops for overseas or development. Production in a city provides a plus 10 boost for that city's gold per turn. Yeah, that'd be great. I'd love to have that. Not seeing that that's going to happen. Gold from farm and plantation improvements. See, that's what we're going to want to get here. Okay, Mont Gambier. Let's see if we can build ourselves some culture quickly. A culture bomb would be nice to have here as well, because it might get us our teas and those sorts of things we need to have. again, plopping on the coastline here might not be a bad idea. That will give some serious levels of gold and ability to capture those sorts of things to there. Okay, unit needs orders. The farmer in the dell says, go make some tea, boy. Well, we're actually making some progress, I guess. It needs orders. Yes, mercury. Mine the mercury. We're going to need to mine that mercury too, and mine all the mercuries, everything we can get. An Outback station here makes perfect sense. And when you look now, you can see that every one of these starts taking big production leaps. Food production, gold, food production, gold. So, yeah. One turn till border growth, that will give you oysters, which will be another gold producer here in the near future. My settlers suffered 40 damage. That's
Your
not
Excellency,
good.
I feel it is time to build some neighborhoods to house our growing pop.
No, it isn't.
Neighborhoods with higher appeal will house more citizens.
Education gives us campi, universities, and libraries. And urbanization allows us to build neighborhoods and sewers. Change policies. I think we're going to drop off the farmers and start working towards international trade routes. Our technology tree says industrialization next. I say scientific theory. We would have to build 2 libraries to do that. That's probably not going to happen. And it's time to choose a civic. Guess which civic we're going to choose? The Great War. Every bit we make makes a bigger production, right? Yeah, we're going to want that. We're going to need that. As you see, that gives us 4 production and 2 gold. Beautiful. Two and two. One and two kind of puts us in a good spot, but it keeps our gold up, and the fact that we'll have the marketplace and things coming online are a good thing. Yeah, I think over here might not be a bad spot to stick a colony. Plenty of pastures to go around. And we'll just keep our farmer in check. Okay. I think I'm going to run him over this way and then connect all these Outback stations here so that we've got a big ability for these guys as they gain in population. Because I need their big boost from Munta to make this work. Okay, and another gold for T. And he doesn't need to move anymore. I think we're looking pretty well. 47, not bad. We've reached turn 36. Not explored new territory. New settlers have been revealed. Oh, that's nice to see. Wallaroo needs 2 more housing to keep growing. Oh, noes. Okay. Choose production. Riddell. We're going to want a market, and then we're going to want an amphitheater probably as well. By the way of farmers, let's go and grab the wheat. That will help us to grow quickly. Okay, now we can start looking at, oh yes, Melbourne's 28 turns too far away. 12, 17. Perth is 12 turns away, and that's just within our distance. We can make that route work. Making those routes work are highly important, and choosing production. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to buy a trader with the gold, and while we're there, we're going to build a bank. Yep, I think that's the way we're going to do it. Port-au-Prince. As you can see, we're now full all out in cash grabbing mode. Yep. Okay, so we probably need to move him over. We need to move our farmer over here. Just to kind of, right? Choose production at Mount Gambier. Theater Square is done. Let's get the amphitheater going, I guess. Okay. Well, we're getting closer on our goals here, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, unit needs orders, Port-au-Prince. We have built that. We'll now be growing even faster. Port-au-Prince needs to look at, okay, in 3 turns we'll be getting that Mercury, and we can go to work there. Okay, this is starting to show some signs of potential life here. Economics is advanced. Okay, scientific theory. We now have the ability to do science. Great, choose research. Combustion. Give me combustion. And that may boost us all the way at turn 45, which is kind of interesting. which would be kind of cool because we could probably have time then to get passenger liners, and all of our fishing boats bring us gold. But not enough time for both unless we really ramp up our... Okay, so we can ramp up our ability to produce culture. By about a double. If we can double that, we can gain both of these concepts of pasture and outback and improvements on luxury resources, and gold from the fishing boat improvements, which we have a ton of, as opposed to World War II, which are mine improvements on strategic resources. That's nice. Plus 100% production toward AIF projects. Okay, very interesting. Okay, choosing production in Munta would be... I get one with another 4. We'll have that done and really racking up some stuff before the hour comes, right? Choosing production. Okay, so we built that now, and we can build... Yep. Okay, one more turn, I think, for this round. We're now picking up 105 gold a turn. Okay. Well, all things considered, folks, I don't think this is too bad. We've got our expansions in place. We're looking at some hefty potential for increases in cash. Once we start bumping this all out, in a few turns, the Great War is going to happen regardless of our ability to import. But more importantly, we're gaining up enough that I think we might be able to squeeze off 2 additional improvements, which will be huge for us. Thank you all so very much for watching. Remember, my Twitter and Twitch links are in the description below. Please do give them a look-see. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, please consider subscribing or giving us a thumbs up, maybe even leaving a comment or two. All those things are greatly appreciated, and I do read all the comments. So, until next time, everybody, have a great day. Go make some history.